Hey guys, so today we're going to be learning the beginning of Redstone. Now first we have these items right here, and these are all the things to turn on Redstone. So as you can see, this redstone block right here is powering this redstone current. So that's the first one. This next one is an activator rail, and this is a minecart. So when it goes over the activator rail, it powers the redstone current. And each redstone current, whenever it gets powered, it goes 15 blocks. So, as you can see, if we turn on this lever right here, it goes all the way down to 15, and then the 16th block is not powered. Okay, so this tripwire here, the redstone current can be coming out of any side of this block right here, this stone block. It could be coming out of anywhere, even like underneath right here. It could be coming out of. It could come out of this side, wherever you want it. Same goes for this block right here. So that's that. And this pressure plate also goes 15 blocks, and this pressure plate does the same exact thing, except the difference between the stone and the wooden one, obviously, they're different colors and whatnot. But if you shoot the wooden one, it would go off anywhere on the block. It would send a signal through it. And this redstone torch acts as a regular torch, except when it's near redstone current, it turns on automatically. And if redstone current is going into, like, say you have, here, I'll show you. Okay, so if you have a redstone being powered into a block that has a redstone torch on it, it would just shut off like that, and then it would just send the opposite signal. So if we delete that signal, the signal will turn on, so it would just activate as an opposite signal if you ever want to use that in any of your builds. Now, this is a button. These two buttons are pretty much exactly the same, except the same rule applies for the pressure plates. If you shoot the wooden button, then it goes 15 blocks, same as you hit it. It also would go anywhere on a block below it, right, left, on top. See, yeah, so it doesn't matter where. These next two pressure plates are very different from those. If you step on it, it would only give one redstone current. So what you would have to do if you wanted a longer redstone current, you would have to drop items on it, and each item you drop, it would give one more power to it. And the same rule applies for this pressure plate, the iron pressure plate. They're the exact same thing, except obviously they're a different color, and if you want like a different color for your room, if you want to like blend it into an iron block, that would be cool. I don't know, whatever you want. Now this, if you open this chest, it would actually power this redstone current. See how let me. Now if you open this chest, it automatically powers the redstone current, except it would only be powering one redstone current. Now this is not just an ordinary chest. If you go over here, sorry, if you type in chest, there's a regular chest, this is just a chest, and there's a trap chest. And the way to get one of these, you just put a I believe it's a tripwire hook, right, like this, and a chest in a crafting table, and you would just get a trap chest. Oh wait, no, can't. This one actually can't go through blocks. So you would have to like, it would have to be seen through the back. Like, I don't know. You would have to hide it somehow, but I don't know. Could actually also go underneath it, I believe. Yeah, it could go underneath it. Now, all these items you see right here, the trapdoor, door, pistons, TNT, dispenser, hopper, dropper, redstone lamp, and these rails, activator rail and power rail, they can all be powered with redstone current. So if we place a redstone current, it opens. This one opens. I'm not going to do that one. You probably already know. I'll do a video on the dropper, hopper, and the dispenser later if you guys want, on all three of these. And I'll do a video on the pistons as well. And the redstone lamp, that just turns on. And these obviously just turn on. So if you have a redstone current, it can be powered by the top, bottom, left, or right, and any single one of these blocks. So it could be on. So if you go to the right, it could be powered by this, right up here, down here. It could be powered by any single one, through any single block. It could be powered. It can't go diagonally. So if you have a thing right here, and say like a button right here, it would not power it because it's on a diagonal. But say you had a redstone current leading into this block, you would have to have a repeater, which we are about to do right now. Okay, so repeaters can make a redstone current travel even farther. So this is how you make a repeater. See, right here in a crafting table. If we flick this lever, you know that the redstone current travels 15 blocks and then it stops at 16. Like, this is the 16th block, and it wouldn't be powered if... Here, I'll show you. It wouldn't be powered. See, it's not powered. But if we place a repeater right there, it would power another 15. So if we go down, here I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then the 16th block would be off, and then you would have to power it again with a redstone repeater. So what redstone repeaters can also do, it could travel through blocks. So if we flick this lever here, see it. See there's an arrow pointing in the direction that the repeater is going. So the repeater is facing inside of the block, powering the redstone on the other side. It also works in the opposite direction. So if we have the redstone and then a repeater on the other side facing that way, it would power on. Now this can go in any direction. If you have a redstone current and then a repeater going right, left, or forward, it would go in any direction. And same rule applies for the redstone without a redstone repeater. But you definitely need a repeater on one of the sides. So if you have a redstone current and then a redstone current on the other side of the block, it would not power. It would not power because you need a repeater to get the signal. But if you have two repeaters, that's perfectly fine. It would work. Repeaters can also have a tick delay. So if you right click on it, and this would be 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, and 4 tick. The 4th tick is obviously the longest time. So if we flick this lever, the redstone current would turn this block on and then this one. See how there was a little bit of a delay? See that? See that? Okay. So, moving on over here, how we said the redstone repeaters can power through blocks. See that? Well, there's some blocks and here's the list of blocks that it cannot be powered through. These are called transparent blocks, and they are not powering this redstone current because this is a transparent block and it would not power through. So this will not work on glass, leaves, any kind of chest, anvil, what is it? Spider web, half slabs, stairs, fence posts, or walls, brick walls, enchanting tables, brewing station, beacons, pistons, hoppers, glowstone, and cake. Every single one on that list, it will not power through that block. They're called transparent blocks. Now, if we come over here, if you want to elevate the redstone current, if you have a solid block, it would just go up it. If you have redstone and then a block and then you place it on both, it would just go up, and then it can also go back down. So if we click this lever here, see, it would go up and then back down. Now if we have it going into here, remove that. If we have a block next to the redstone that is on this, we cannot do that. So if we want it to go left and then back to the right to keep going, it would not work, because if we see the redstone current, see how there's a redstone current on this wall? There's no redstone current on this wall, and it would not lead up there. So what you would have to do is get a transparent block that can that is able to have redstone on top of it. So these are half slabs, and you are allowed to have redstone currents on top of it. So these transparent blocks, you're not allowed to have redstone current on any of these except the half slab and the upside down stairs. Otherwise, the rest of these you are not allowed to have redstone current on. Actually, this hopper you can have redstone current on, but I'm making another video on hoppers later. So yeah, so this would not power this one or that one or infinite. So if we put a repeater here, because it goes through the block, now it would power upwards. See, it goes up here and then up here. Because it's a transparent block, it's not showing that the redstone current is leading up there, because there's no half slab underneath the half slab. So it just leads up to the top. But the only problem with this design is that it does not work backwards. So if you have a redstone current from the top of the tower, it will not go down. It will not lead down and go backwards. You would have to do it a different way. Now if we come over here, the repeater can also move up. So it can move up and then power that block if it's into a block. But the only problem is it can't go in the reverse order. So this redstone current will not power this repeater. See how it does not power it? Because this redstone current is not powering this block. It is powering the block, but the repeater can only acquire a signal through the back end of it. It can't acquire a signal through the left, front, right, or top. See how we have this redstone current right here? If we put a redstone repeater like that, it will not acquire a signal from here or any of these, right? It can only acquire a signal from behind it. It cannot acquire it from this side or this side. None. It will not. It just won't work. Or like if you have one right here, it will not turn on unless you have a power behind it. That's why there's an arrow. See the arrow? It's pointing that way, so you know which side it can be powered from. Okay, so if we flick this lever here, it will not power down because a redstone can only acquire signal from the right and above and to the left, like we talked about before. This is considered thing. It's being powered diagonally, and that's not what we want. So, to fix this problem, we put a block here because the redstone repeater is powering this block, and the block above the redstone repeater, the redstone current, is being powered. See? Okay. Now, repeaters have a different function, and this is a bit more complicated, but this is a video about redstone and the beginning of redstone. So, if we flick this, if we turn this repeater on, this bedrock sort of thing pops up on this repeater, and this could be moved to reduce the tick. But if we turn this repeater on after we turn this one on, because the repeater is going into a repeater on its side, see, it can't power a repeater when it's on its side, so that's why that happens. And if we flick this on, this redstone current will not be powered through the other side. But if we power this one on and then this one, what would happen, this the redstone current will be powered through, but now if we try to shut this off, it will not go off. This would stay on. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, that is a different video for the pistons that will be posted a few days later, or this one will also be, because see, all these that power the redstone, there's actually more to it, because there's this thing called redstone comparator, and I will do a video on that later, and other things can power that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys learned something from this. Bye.